Hi, my name is Justin.
I'm Samantha.
My name is Maya.
I'm Ashley.
Hi, I'm Mariah.
I'm Aisha.
And welcome to the Bahamian Travel Agency.
Hello, how you doing, Miss Debbie? I'm doing good. How about yourself? That's good, that's good. You looking to go to the Bahamas out here? Oh, well, yeah. You want to know some things about the Bahamas? Okay, yeah, I can do that. The Bahamas became independent in 1973 with starting their own parliament headed by the Prime Minister. Their nations are made up of 700 islands. There are only 40 populated islands, and the geographical area of the islands is 100,000 square miles. Okay, you have another question? Yes, where's a nice place for you to go visit while you're there? Oh, yeah, I can gladly help you with that. The largest islands are the New Providence, where Nautious is located. This is one of the most common tourist areas. And don't worry about bringing any pants or jackets or anything like that, because the climate ranges from 70 to 82, and there's plenty of beaches and beautiful weather that you can enjoy and take your mind off a lot of things. Oh yeah, you want to know where? The government? Oh yeah, I can transfer you that right now.
Hey, Miss Abby, how are you today? That's good. You want to know more about the government? Sure. In 1973, the Bahamas became independent from the British. Even after becoming independent, the Bahamas decided to keep some of their British ways. Instead of a government, they have what is called a parliament. And there is no president, but instead, members of parliament and a prime minister. Oh, you heard that? Well, it is true. One of the features the Bahamians love about not having a government is not having to pay taxes. But it does backfire because they cannot receive help from the government. That is true as well. Thanks to the British, we drive on the left side of the road, so be sure to remember that. We don't want any accidents. You're bringing your kids with you as well? Sure, well, let me pass you on to Ashley and she can tell you more about the school system. Have a good day, Miss Debbie.
Oh, hi, Miss Debbie. Oh, you'd like to know more about the school system? Well, children in the Bahamas are mandatory to attend school between the ages of 5 and 6, and all are required to wear uniforms, which has become a norm for the students. You have the option of sending your younger children to nursery school or preschool when they turn the age of 3. Schooling in the Bahamas consists of primary school, secondary school, junior high school, and senior high school. Children must attend in that order. Oh, you have a son who's about to graduate? Is he interested in college? College and university is optional after students graduate from senior high school. There are 4 types of schools that you have the option of sending your children. Those 4 are international schools, government schools, private schools, and public schools. Oh, you want to know more about the public and international schools? Well, the public schools within the Bahamas are free and affordable for families. International schools are for the students who have come outside of the country to live in the Bahamas. This creates a diverse atmosphere for the students. The students are able to interact with those of a different culture. That way they'll learn to work within a diverse environment. Your children will learn to fit and adapt within the culture around them. Oh, your son is looking for a particular school? Oh, well, in the Bahamas we have 3 colleges and universities to choose from. All consist of 2- and 4-year colleges offering certificates, diplomas, as well as associate's and bachelor's degree. Attending college or university has become a rite of passage for students because they are able to expand their knowledge in their chosen field. This represents a sense of independence for those who venture off to obtain a certification or degree. Oh, you'd like to know about the family life in the Bahamas? Well, I'll transfer you over to our family department.
Hello. Oh, hi, Debbie. How are you? You want to know more about the family life in the Bahamas? Oh, great. Let me tell you a little bit about it. Family life is a big part of the Bahamian culture. Many of the residents nicknamed the islands the Family Islands to symbolize the unity of scattered population. Although family is a significant part of the culture, throughout the 20th century, the divorce rate has risen and the number of formal marriages has decreased. The Bahamas is one of the hot spots for international tourist weddings and honeymoons, but 1 in every 5 marriages among residents in the Bahamas ends in divorce, putting the Bahamas as one of the top 20 countries in the world with the highest divorce rate. Women now head many of the households, leading many of the women to work outside the home, attaining many of the top positions in the country. Yeah, food does play a huge role in the family culture in the Bahamas. Many traditional foods across the islands bring people together. The Bahamians use the sea around them to gather many of their foods. The national food of the Bahamas is the conch, a tropical marine mollusk with a spiral shell. The conch is used in many different recipes, from chowder to fritters, salad, and burgers. Grouper is the second most consumed seafood in the Bahamas. It's served in a number of ways, often battered, dipped, or sautéed, and called fingers because of the way it's sliced. Tropical fruit is another staple in the Bahamian diet. Many Bahamian people grow their own melons, pineapples, passion fruit, and mangoes. Oh yeah? That's great. Yeah, you heard about the John Canoe Festival? Well, I'm going to transfer you to my associate Mariah, and she can tell you a little bit more about it.
Hi. So you want to know a little more about the John Canoe Festival? Well, one of the biggest events in the Bahamas is the John Canoe Festival, which runs off the family feel of these hospital islands. This event is believed to have started in the 16th and 17th centuries. It originates from when slaves were allowed to spend time with their families during the holiday season, and since then it has become a family tradition. In 1942, the festival flourished. This was also the year of the famous riots, and as a result, the festivals were suspended, although the spirit could not be killed, and John Canoe was revived in 1947. In the 1950s, the John Canoe Parade became even more organized, as prize money was increased, categories were introduced, and masqueraders paraded in distinct groups representing various districts. This festival originally took place on the 26th of December, and into the first hours of the new year. However, within the last decade, due to an overwhelming amount of participants, the festival has taken place in the summer, and in various areas in the States where Bahamians are the most popular. So, you want to know a little more about what actually happens at the festival? Okay. Well, John Canoe Festival incorporates art, culture, music, local and national entertainers. This event is a place that shows how the Bahamian culture interacts within their culture and other cultures. This is a major family-oriented event, and that is why it's such a big deal to these family islands. One watching the festival will be treated with an incredible splash of colorful costumes and enjoy the goatskin drums. And many marchers spend all year planning their costumes, keeping their designs a carefully guarded secret. John Canoes are fiercely competitive, and many marchers belong to shacks, which are groups aiming to perform the best performance, costume, and dance. I can send you a video if you would like. Okay.
I've heard to get a true taste of Bahamian culture, you have to check out John Canoe.
This is what you would call an off-the-beaten track, behind the scenes. True Bahamian experience. 90% of the visitors who come through here have never heard the word John Canoe before. It's a strange word for a strange festival. It's the National Cultural Festival of the Bahamas, traditionally celebrated at Christmas time. We have 2 parades, one Christmas night and one New Year's morning. And so it's a big party, and we need you to be there to dance down the street.
Oh, I'd love to.
It's been documented in the Bahamas for over 200 years, and in a nutshell, under British law, slaves were given 3 days holiday at Christmas time, and in the Bahamas they did something very special. They stole away under cover of night to reclaim their humanness by recreating their African festivals. And so, over the years, this has come to be a wonderful celebration of life, of the strength of the people of the Bahamas. They told their children never to forget.
I can't believe how detailed the costumes are.
Very much so.
So
Very
it's
much
very
so.
labor intensive, this process.
Very labor intensive in the African tradition of the layering of a costume. So you never just put it on, you put it on in layers. And this is crepe paper that's put on to cardboard, and it's put on one tiny strip at a time. So we are already working on the costumes for this Christmas. It goes on the entire year.
Oh my goodness.
This room is dedicated to what Junkanoo looked like in the first half of the last century. And allow me to introduce you to Sponge Bahama Bob. And in the first half of the
Can I touch
20... Oh, squeeze it. It grows on the ocean floor in the Bahamas. In the days of indigenous costumes, sponge was quite a popular material to make costumes from. And we progressed. You have rags, newspapers when you couldn't find anything else. Tissue paper was very popular in the first half of the 20th century. Notice the colonial colors. And then we moved to crepe paper in the 1950s. That's what we're using today. Children come from local schools and they come to do a Junkanoo workshop, and I teach them about their history and their heritage and national pride.
So this festival is actually a part of everyday life here.
It's a part of our lives. Junkanoo is in the soul of Bahamians.
Is there anything else I can help you with? You want to know a little more about the religion? Okay, well let me transfer you to my other associate and she can help you with that.
Hi, Maisha. Oh, hi, Miss Debbie. I thought that was you. Oh, how was Africa? Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. Me and my husband went recently. Yeah. I know. You're saved, sanctified, and Holy Ghost filled. I know. Yeah. Well, you'll be happy to know that predominantly the Bahamian religion is Christianity, with having many other denominations within the culture reflects its diversity. I found that religion can bring about conflict, segregation, and discrimination. Furthermore, no different religion read the same Bible, live the same lifestyle, and worship the same God. Religion in this culture and many others suffer from the sociological standpoint, which brings about social inequity. But nevertheless, its biggest influences are by its culture, gender, ethnicity, norms, and values. As Christianity continues to grow, we also see cultural totalism, which impacts this religion, of course. However, Christianity's state of being is displayed by church fellowship, worship, devotional readings, and prayer. This reason is to encourage, uplift each other in God through Christian activities. Many who practice would relate it to the interactionalist perspective because of its dedication lifestyle, which is recognized in the church. In addition, knowing what I know about the religion in this culture, it is evident to be seen through the sociological prism, which is the process that learn values and behaviors in a particular culture. Yeah, I know. I'm a little tired. I'm sorry about that. The systematic study of religion for most is for value because it sets culture apart from religion. This religion suffers tremendously from the consequence of this difference, ultimately understanding why a religion will hold positive and negative sanctions, which alters influences in the culture. Yeah, Okay, you say you still got a lot of more thinking to do. Okay, just take your time. We'll be here. Thank you. Bye.